Nothing can be simpler or tastier than melting cheese on toasted bread. Let's talk about that. This is the epitome of comfort food. This is great for any time, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or even late night after you've had a few drinks and you need something to soak it up. But I'm here to show you that it doesn't have to be just a Kraft single on a piece of white bread. So today, we're gonna make a grilled cheese, but with a twist, using a local loaf of sourdough bread, 2 different types of cheeses, a delicious buttery corn, and a green onion kimchi. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, we'll start off by doing some prep work. The first thing we're gonna do is cut the corn off the cob. A little trick is to share that baking sheet down, put a bowl on top, use a paper towel just to stabilize the cob, and then slice down on each end. Simple and easy and no mess to clean up. Now we'll just set that aside while we make our cheese blend. We're gonna shred our own cheese because shredded cheese melts a lot quicker than slices of cheese. The first cheese we're gonna use is Munster. This is great for grilled cheese because it melts really well. Just be careful not to slice the tip of your fingers off. Trust me, it does not feel good. The second type of cheese we're going to use is Fontina. It melts really well and has a nice mild flavor to it. We'll trim off a bit of parsley to go inside of our sauteed corn. Just take off all the leaves and roll them up like a cigar and just run your knife through it once. Any more than that and you're going to bruise them. And the last thing we need to prep is our green onion kimchi. I found this at my local Oriental market, but if you can't find it, a cabbage kimchi will substitute just fine. We'll just slice this into a few pieces and then set it aside until it's time to make our grilled cheese. Now that all the prep is done, we can start to make our sauteed corn. First, you're going to heat up a skillet and add a couple tablespoons of butter. Go ahead and put all the corn in there. Then we'll season it with a good pinch of salt and pepper and a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, just for a touch of heat in the back of your throat. And now we mix. After a few minutes, the corn should just be about ready. So now we're going to add the parsley we chopped and then cook it for about 30 more seconds, and then we'll set it aside for now. Now we'll take a couple slices of our sourdough bread and we're going to use mayo to toast it up. Make sure you cover it from end to end so you don't have any untoasted spots. We're going to start this off in a cold pan and put your pieces of bread in there. Add a generous amount of cheese, and I mean really load it up. It's the whole point of having grilled cheese, isn't it? Once the cheese is nice and melted, we can add a couple spoonfuls of corn and the kimchi right on top. These two pair exceptionally well because the butteriness of the corn and the acidic bite of the kimchi makes it a perfect match. When your bread is nice and crusty and perfectly crispy, you can take out your industrial spatula and put both pieces together. Now we can take it out so we can check to see how perfectly toasty our bread is. This is the sound you want to hear so that when you bite into it, you get that nice crunch. It is very important that you cut your grilled cheese into triangles. If you cut any sandwich horizontally or vertically, then you are an animal and I will treat you as such. Plus, it's a proven fact that triangles taste better than squares. Just serve up your sandwich with a handful of your favorite chips, and no great grilled cheese is complete without ketchup. The only thing that's missing is a Bloody Mary to make the best hangover meal. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I got new videos coming out every Saturday. So until then, peace.